So this means this brand new park should be opening by... So guys, what is up and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be discussing an exciting topic which is going to be about basically the new Disneyland. So this theme park is actually not owned by Disney, so unfortunately you may have been clickbaited. Got it! But on an actual serious note, there is actually going to be a new theme park coming to the UK, and this will be a very highly themed experience, and it is going to be called the London Resort. So what has been actually happening with the London Resort? So quite recently they did submit planning permission to obviously the local area to build this resort, and they released some concept art quite a long time ago, but yeah, we'll be taking a look at the concept art as well. So here is a piece of the concept art, and as you can see there's a flag on the dome in the middle at the bottom, and that seems to look to me, if I was to interpret this, looks to me to seem like the entrance, like the bottom corner to the middle bottom seems to be the entrance. As you can see in the bottom right corner, I think that is parking garages. Zoom in there might be some cars, but yeah, just overall, as you can see, there's just all the different lands. So I did find an image that describes all the different lands. This may not be true, as probably the concept art, it's never exactly the same, but here is the different lands that I did find. So as you can see, by the entrance there is a high street area, so this I would kind of expect to be somewhat similar to like the Universal Studios City Walk, if you've ever been to Universal Studios, which they have all these types of retail places, so you can buy food, souvenirs, other places like that. And then moving on, we have this starport thing, which, as I said, it looks to be quite futuristic, maybe a bit like spacey. So different rides for that, maybe have like a simulator there. Moving on there, we have the jungle area, and looking close I can see a bit of track, so maybe that could be a roller coaster there, maybe something like the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland Paris. Moving on, we have the kingdom, so I expect some sort of medieval castle, maybe bits of medieval England, something like that. And connected onto there we have the woods, so you never know, we might even get Hagrid's, I'm joking of course, but as under the woods we have the studio, and this would probably be where I expect some British, like maybe films, maybe James Bond, something like that. Obviously not actually James Bond, but I have been seeing things like brand deals or like agreements somewhat similar to like how Thorpe Park do it with like Saw the ride, getting like the IPs in there, British IPs of films maybe. And yeah, that's pretty much it from what I can see from the concept art of all the different lands. And so what you can see there is it's going to be very highly themed from the concept art, hopefully, which, you know, it would be quite different for the UK, as you know, we only have Thorpe Park, which is a bit of theming. You got Saw, you got the Swan, that's very well themed, and Alton Towers, which have quite good theming as well, such as Wicker Man. But apart from that, there's not really much theming inside the UK. You have the old dark ride and stuff, but nothing up to the scale of like Disney or Universal. So this should be a nice change for the UK to have. I'd probably expect this concept art to obviously change, because nothing ever stays the same. Plans happen, different things happen which may change the plans. But roller coaster wise, from what I can see there's definitely some track in there in the plans, so hopefully they do have some decent coasters. I wouldn't be expecting anything too large like a Giga. We're not getting that, we're not getting an RMC. I'll probably just have, if my estimates will be correct, maybe a quite small scale ride, roller coaster, maybe maybe a B&M, Intamin, I have no idea, but I'm not expecting a large scale roller coaster. But there'd probably be one, there'd definitely be one, but nothing too extravagant. So that brings you to the end of the video, and I did hope you enjoyed. As you know, there's not really too much information out, there's just the planning submissions and the concept art, so we can't really go on much. But however, that is the end of the video. I did hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, it's free, it's a nice thing to do. You get notified about my new uploads, and of course like the video, which always helps out the channel, and you know, maybe even comment your opinions. What do you think of the resort? And without further ado, I've been Speckhead, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.